I'm Natalie, and this is my sister Samantha, and we're from Mama Rocks Burger Kitchen.
And we'd like to thank She Empowers Afrika for these quick-fire questions. Coffee, tea, water or juice during work breaks?
Obviously coffee. Who doesn't need coffee to get their adrenaline going?
What's one app you can't live without?
Instagram.
If your business had a theme song, what would it be?
Our business does have a theme song. It's called We Got That Sauce.
True hippie.
The mango ain't no mama if there ain't chili in it. I'm from London, Niger, Kenya. I speak truth in it. The burgers be banging cause we put our hearts in it. Nigerian swag, got to panty in it. One thing though, we got that mama rocking sauce.
If you could have dinner with any Kenyan entrepreneur, who would it be?
It would have to be coffee entrepreneur Margaret Nyamumbo.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Curiosity killed the cat, but not the man. What's your go-to get stuff done song?
Is probably a song by Thames called Me and You.
Describe your business in 3 words.
Gourmet, unique, Afrocentric.
What's your guilty pleasure when you need a break from work?
Celebrity gossip on YouTube.
What's one Kenyan slang word that describes your hustle?
Mboka.
What's one lesson you learned the hard way in business?
Not every opportunity is worth pursuing. We need to stay focused on our goals.
I'm Natalie, and this is my sister Samantha, and we co-own Mama Rocks Burgers.
Thank you, She Empowers Afrika, for the questions.
So I think that our market entry strategy was to go to the customer, and that was partly the reason why we went against the normal model for a restaurant, and we got the food truck. So we're able to go to festivals and events, and we got direct feedback, and I think that's what made us really stand out at the beginning, and that's what made us unique, because I think we were the only food truck in Kenya at the time. This was back in 2015. So it gave us a real edge, and people were intrigued by the truck, and they were like, "Oh, what are you selling?" So I think that strategy at the beginning saved us money, firstly, because having a brick and mortar restaurant is really expensive. And it also gave us access and flexibility, and we can go to whichever locations we wanted to go to without having that commitment of shelling out loads of cash for a restaurant.
And it was a great way of us getting direct feedback from the customers. And you know, we took that feedback and used it to improve our burgers. So I think it was a great way of entering the market. I feel that Mama Rocks is really different from a lot of other brands in this food sector, because firstly we focus on burgers, and our burgers are gourmet, but we really set out to celebrate African cuisine, and we do that through our burgers. So each of our burgers is focusing on African cuisine. So we infuse lots of African flavors into our burgers, and they're really unique because of that.
And it's unexpected. Like our best-selling burger is the mango Masai Mama, which you're eating now, and it's got a mango mayo sauce in there, and
that you won't find anywhere else.
We put a lot of thought into the branding, and especially the logo, as you can see on the t-shirt. It's inspired by geometric shapes, which is a very African sentiment, and we wanted to call it Mama Rocks because it can be used on branding, merchandise, cups, t-shirts. It's not specifically geared towards just being a food brand. We wanted to make it a lifestyle brand, so we always had that intention behind it, and I think our logo is really striking.
And it's African and also very modern as well, and that's why we kind of fused the African flavors and infused them into the burgers, because the burger is something that everybody is familiar with. So it was a great way of getting people to taste unique African flavours
who have never tasted African food before.
Yeah, it's a nice way to ease people into African food, and we feel like African food is the most flavoursome and the best food in the world. So we wanted to showcase that through our burgers.
Right, I'm eating this burger.
It's good, right?
So we've always really tried to make sure that it's not just a transactional exchange between the customer and the business. And I think this brand is so passion-led that we've done initiatives that have nothing to do with food. And we wanted to give people that 360 experience. So we had Mama's House, where we had different musicians, Kenyan musicians, perform.
In our different branches.
In our different branches. And we created like an almost pop idol in Nairobi vibes. And that went really well. We have comedy nights, we have had date nights as well. So we always try and make Mama Rocks a home away from home, where people can come and just do something a bit different, out of the norm, a bit unconventional. We have our own YouTube channel, we had our own podcast.
Yeah, because we really want to create our own community, our own Mama Rocks community. So the podcast really helped with that as well, to extend beyond the business, beyond the restaurant. We got to give everybody a little piece of Mama Rocks.
Which is us.
Yes.
More or less.
Our heart and soul. Yes.
Very first customer was our mum. And my mum is hardcore Niger, and she's very, very critical. So if she doesn't let us pass the taste test, then it's not good enough. So I think we did our first event. We went to a friend's restaurant and he let us use their kitchen.
Yes.
And she was our first customer with my grandmother by her side. And she bit into the burger and she didn't say anything. And that's the best compliment. The fact she had no criticism. She had no harsh words to say.
Yeah, because our mother criticises everything, most foods. So yeah,
so
we knew we'd
she
won.
said 3 words. This is good. And that's all we knew. That's all we needed to know.
Yeah. We knew we were onto something. If we could have any Kenyan celebrity to promote our brand, we'd probably choose Bien from Salty Soul.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Because he's really vibrant, and so he really would represent our brand really well. He's really keen on, expressing himself through, Kenyan music, African music, and he's
unapologetically himself.
Yeah, he is. He never holds back as to what he thinks, and he's really
he's stylish.
He's
trendy. He's talented.
Yeah, all of that.
It sounds like a love letter, but yeah.
But he definitely would be a great person to represent the brand.
So those are all the questions, and thank you again to She Empowers Afrika for this awesome one-to-one we've had, because we rarely see each other.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Follow us on Mama Rocks GBK on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Baby,